Okay. This is going to actually be really easy. You guys sound like you do AC, right? Okay. And you had the comments you made to me when you first met in the beginning made me think that you guys know what you're tackling to a certain degree. I went to the roof and it looked really good. It's an '07 roof. You know, it's 11 years old. It's wearing like an 11-year-old roof. There's no evidence of water penetration right now. There's evidence of previous penetration at the fireplace chimney. Not at the wood deck so much because you can't really physically crawl over there because it's tight. But as far as the ceiling goes, there's evidence that it may have leaked in the past, which is pretty common for this.
It's common, especially Florida.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like you have any wetness there now, which is a good thing. Inside the attic, I mean, I took the specs for wind mitigation, but remember the house was built in like 1980. So you'll get credit on an '07 roof shingle, and you'll get credit on hurricane clips. But the rest of the stuff that's built was built from '80, so it's not going to qualify. So when you talk to your insurance agent, let them know
that's mitigation.
Wind mitigation.
Okay, that she was, one of the girls gave me a quote and she was asking me about that because if you have that or that's recent or whatever, then it lowers.
What they don't tell you is that they're basing their assessment on a really good wind mitigation report. What happens sometimes is when you send the wind mitigation report in and you only have 1 or 2 qualifiers, your discount isn't anywhere near what they're thinking it might be.
Gotcha.
So this is why it's important to have this conversation now so that you know that now. And then as you move forward, it's a $75 report. The reason I don't charge you for it and I don't do anything now is because I don't know what your deal is. If you don't move forward or something happens, and then it's a waste of your money. So if you decide to need it, let your insurance carrier know. You got hurricane clips that qualify and the roof shingles that are from '07. So you should save money. It just may not be as much as they were hoping.
Yeah, which is fine.
Which is fine, right? Gotta go.
Gotta go.
So that's the story on the roof and the attic. The insulation is what you would expect for 1980s, about maybe R13, as high as R19, the bat. The hardest thing about your attic is you may want to consider putting another access in for your own benefit. The hardest thing really, because you got the plumbing up there now, is to get through from the garage in. Because one access you right at the plumbing where it comes in, and the other access you got to crawl through X bracing. So it's a little tight. I won't bore you with AC because of what you do, but I guess the good news is that whole thing is it's cooling and heating just fine. I don't really have any issues with it. The only thing I wanted to share with you, and I'm sure you know, is still R22. That's it.
It's R22. We're facing that up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I figured I wouldn't have to elaborate at all, considering you're married to the guy.
Yes.
I think he'll explain it to you. That's cool. You probably already know half of it already. Plumbing was redone in 2012. It's PEX all the way through. That's good for insurance in case you do a 4-point report. Most insurance company has no problem with PEX, and it's an upgrade from what was here. So that's a good thing. So it's relatively newer. On the electrical, I didn't have any real issues either. I mean, I have a couple of electrical things, but most of those things are considered minor. They're like GFIs that aren't tripping or not energized because the device has gone bad. And there's only about, and you probably can fix it. There's only about 6 of those items.
Right now.
So the major stuff checks out. The structure looks good, but the siding is the compressed board masonite stuff, and the only concern I have is what we can't really see. And those areas are obvious. In my experience, what I've seen in the past is when you do take the stuff off and you start to redo things, you might have a little wood rot, you might find subterranean activity somewhere. All those things are manageable. They can use Thermador, they can treat the property, you should be fine with that. And damage that's already done, most of the time, it's not that extensive. It's like, 5 feet, 4 feet, a couple inches, whatever it is. You can sister in new wood. As long as you're prepared for a couple of little surprises, then I don't think it's that big of a deal. And you can see where those areas might be. You can see where the wood rot is along the back. Right? All those places. There's only one exemption you may or may not know about. That's the master bathroom shower wall, where the tiles are really soft on that outside wall. In some cases, I've gotten calls from customers in the past where they call up and they say, "You didn't tell me that that wall was all had to be replaced because it had rotted out so bad." If you have that type of damage, that's where it's going to be. I think.
Which is just replacing the drywall.
Well, the drywall and maybe some studs.
And studs, which I can go with that.
So it's not, if you were planning to do some repairs, I mean, it's not that bad. It's a nice place. I mean, think about the majors: '07 roof, '05 AC, husband that's an AC tech.
Right, AC, electrical, and plumbing.
AC electrical part. So now that you have that, I mean, you know, the electrical's fine. You probably looked at, the cover off. You could have seen it
Yeah, I saw
yourself.
that, yeah.
There really wasn't anything there. Let me see, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, I couldn't figure out some of the wet issues, like on this side and on this side. This side you probably don't see, but this side you do see already. You see the water where it stands?
Yeah.
I don't know where that's coming from. It could just be drainage, slow drainage. I would want that to be explored a little for your benefit.
Yeah.
But on this side, I couldn't tell you, unfortunately, some things. There's a lot of overgrowth there. So I tried, I borrowed a stick from the garage and I went in there and I got my way over to the AC and I looked at the pool panel. But during the time I was over there, I noticed where the pool heater is, after I moved some stuff, there's a whole lot of water there.
Yeah. I think coming from the CEO or something like that.
No,
Maybe.
no, I mean, if you don't mind me saying something.
No, I don't mind, because I couldn't tell you.
When they installed the heater, well,
Yeah.
when they repaired it, because that's what happened, they repaired it, they took that dirt out and never put it back.
Oh, okay.
And then they never put the covers back on. But the covers, the screws, everything, but the dirt there, all we got to do is put it back. There's no leak there at all. You can, you know, if you want, I got a vacuum there, we can empty it out and you can see it. The pool is running, so.
Well, it doesn't matter to me. I put it in there because it's wet, and it's something I can't make the determination on while I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. So worst case scenario, if it's leaking from something, if that's the case,
Yeah, if it's
those are
something
usually
small,
not,
yeah.
not that big of a fix.
It's fixed.
You know, and the worst case, the best case scenario is it is exactly what you say. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't form an opinion just because it was too messy over there to really see.
Yeah.
You know, and when I did get in there a couple times, I got bitten up. I had fire ants on me, and I just like the
Yeah,
sight
but
of
you
it.
can't see where you're walking. Yeah. I was the same way with the AC. I kind of.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go over there, but I'm gonna make it quick, you know. So, but anyway, I think overall, like I said, the neighbors seem to be intact, and the stuff that you already know about is the stuff that we saw. in
Minor
surveys,
stuff.
You know,
Okay.
and that's what I'm thinking.
We good?
Yeah. Any questions? You did?
No.
Okay. Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
Now, did you speak to Karen at all about how this works, how the report comes, payment
I
and
don't
stuff?
know who Karen is.